I'm Sarah Woodbury, and this is a historical note about Snowdonia. Snowdonia, or Eryri in Welsh, refers to the mountainous region of North Wales, historically located within the Kingdom of Gwynedd. This word, Eryri, dates to at least the 9th century when it was first written down, and may come from either the Welsh word Eryr, meaning abode of eagles, or from the Latin Eryri, meaning to rise. Among the native Welsh, Snowdonia and Snowdon itself have a special significance, even seen by some as sacred. The mountains themselves are dominated by the highest peak, Snowdon, or Eryri in Welsh, at 3,560 feet, or 1,100 meters. Within both Welsh legend and history, Snowdonia has been famously difficult for outsiders to conquer, acting as a barrier to the heart of Gwynedd and Anglesey from both east and south. It is to Snowdonia that the Welsh people and their leaders have retreated when facing invasion, in many cases to return to fight again. Snowdonia is bounded by the Conwy River to the east and by the Irish Sea and the Menai Strait to the west and north. It includes numerous mountain ranges extending south to Cadair Idris. This mountainous region consists of high peaks and upland valleys that are green oases amidst the rugged terrain. They are ideal for grazing and were home for millennia to the Welsh herds of sheep and cattle. We're in Snowdonia. It's utterly beautiful. I just can't say enough. This is a waterfall behind us. We're hiking up to Mount Snowdon, though we're not going to make it there today. We've been all in through here, and it's peaceful. There's sheep herding. We saw a fellow walking by with a baby lamb in his arm and 2 sheepdogs that he'd gone and rescued the lamb. I just can't say how beautiful this is. Welsh legend says King Arthur and his knights are still sleeping in a cave in Snowdonia, awaiting the day they arise to once again take on the Saxons. Another semi-messianic figure is that of Cadwaladr ap Cadwallon, who is actually the subject of a book series of mine, The Last Pendragon Saga. His father, Cadwallon, was killed in battle in 634 AD, the same year Cadwaladr was born. A usurper, Cadfael, then took the throne of Gwynedd, while Cadwaladr was hidden away in the mountains until he could return to reclaim his birthright. He did that at the age of 22, defeating him in battle. "500 years later, another ruler of Gwynedd, Llywelyn Fawr, has a very similar story. Llywelyn was the grandson of Owain Gwynedd, who ruled Gwynedd for 40 years before dying in 1170. Owain Gwynedd had many sons. 2 of them, Dafydd and Rhodri, decided that they were going to kill all of their brothers and split Gwynedd between them. Llywelyn was the son of Iorwerth, who was actually Owain's eldest legitimate son. He sent his pregnant wife into the mountains to give birth to Llywelyn in 1172, before dying later himself in battle. Llywelyn stayed hidden until the age of 22, when he defeated his uncles in battle at the Battle of Aberconwy. At that point, he took the throne of Gwynedd. As Gerald of Wales writes, Dafydd, having married the sister of King Henry II, was powerfully supported by the English. Yet within a few years, the legitimate son, Llywelyn, destitute of lands or money, by the aid of divine vengeance, bravely expelled him from North Wales. As one of the greatest Welsh rulers of the 13th century, Llywelyn even took Snowdonia into his title, in that he styled himself Prince of Wales and Lord of Snowdonia. Tywysog Cymru ac Arglwydd Eryri. Thanks for watching my video. You can click on the playlist or subscribe to my channel to see more. There'll be a new video next week. If you want to check out my books, click on the link to my webpage.